Hello everybody, and welcome to Ancient Architects Bite-Size History. Please subscribe now to keep learning more about ancient history and archaeology. Today's question: was the Viking warrior Ivar really boneless? Ivar the Boneless is arguably the most successful Viking in history, and although his life's achievements have been mixed with legend, we do know he did exist, and he did lead an invasion on the British Isles in the company of his two brothers. Ivar didn't come to plunder, he and his brothers came to conquer. According to the Icelandic saga, the tale of Ragnar Lodbrok, Ivar was the youngest son of the legendary Viking king. But, in truth, the historical details of his early life are largely unknown. Some sources say he led the Sheppey expedition of 855, with the Vikings occupying an island close to the mouth of the Thames River. He is also recorded as the companion of Olaf the White, known to history as the Danish king of Dublin, who won many battles in Ireland in the 850s. Ivar and his brothers Halfdan and Hubba invaded Great Britain in the year 865 AD, leading a large band of men and women who the Christians called the Great Heathen Army. They captured York in 866, and in the coming years, they also defeated King Edmund of East Anglia. Ivar, alongside Olaf and a strong Viking army, next overran and destroyed Dumbarton in Scotland, capital of the Strathclyde Kingdom, before yet more success in Dublin in Ireland. Before his death in 873, Ivar would become known as King of the Norsemen of all Ireland and Britain. So, Ivar did have quite the colourful history, but of course he was written into history with a very curious name, Ivar the Boneless, and historians are still unsure as to what it means. The History Channel dramatisation depicted Ivar as crippled, and some historians believe he did suffer from brittle bone disease, and that's because of one record that states, "Only cartilage was where bone should have been, but otherwise he grew tall and handsome, and in wisdom he was the best of their children." Others speculate that his nickname may have been more of a jibe at his impotence, because he was said to have no lovelust in him, although this is likely incorrect, as he is also recorded as fathering several children. Others suggest he got his name from his massive size. In the 17th century, a farmer discovered the remains of an 8-foot 4-inch tall male, apparently a Viking warrior, locally known as the Knockstand Giant, with some theorising that this was the actual body of Ivar. The tallest person in recorded history was a man named Robert Wadlow, and he stood at 8 foot 11 inches tall, and apparently he did need braces to stand up. So, if Ivar did have an enormous stature, maybe he too had some form of braces, and hence, without an understanding, people may have called him boneless as a result. Some theories suggest the nickname was actually a metaphor for a snake. His brother Sigurd was known as Snake in the Eye, so boneless may have been referring to his physical flexibility and agility. The Norse sagas also mention that Ivar was sometimes carried into battle on a shield. He didn't have a sword in hand but was wielding a bow. Whilst this may indicate he couldn't walk, Viking leaders were sometimes carried on the shields of their enemies after victory, which was like a Viking middle finger salute. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Ancient Architects. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel, please like the video, and please leave a comment below. Thank you very much.